Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I see that you guys are loving the daily vlogs, which I kind of really appreciate. As you guys might realize, beekeeping might play a part in the vlogs as well. Maybe you'll see it in my vlogs, maybe like 10% of the times, who knows. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna go over to the hives. You guys didn't see when I actually placed them. I don't think I videoed that, so I'm gonna go over there today. I'm gonna carry my GoPro so I can actually, you know, show you guys an update. When I went over the other day, like I saw some little dust in front of the hive and stuff. I don't know if they're having like a pest attack or anything, but like I'm gonna go and double check. I normally used to see stuff like that. I don't really remember if it's like, you know, symptoms of pests or what, but I'm gonna go check. But when I went over there last time, I just went to respray the area so it's fully dried down. And what else? I just lifted up the hive just to cover, because I didn't carry my smoker or nothing, so I lifted up the hive and I saw the bees. They seemed okay, but when I'm going over there today, I'm gonna really check and see what's happening. So that will be what we'll be doing in the next clip. For those of you who haven't really seen Cappuccino much, this is him. He getting bigger and stuff. Look at Capo. Jeez. Like, I'm gonna put him up real quick because, you know, he's a puppy, so him not really understand guidelines and stuff. Look how small he is. Capo, sit. Good boy. Good job. Really good job. Come on. Like, my long-term goal for Capo is for him to be like my partner in crime, isn't me? That we go everywhere. And I can carry him beekeeping with me and stuff. You know, it's always good to have company, you know, someone with you doing what you're doing and stuff. And of course, be a guard dog, because my other dog is getting really old and he needs some help. So later, bud. See what I'm talking about? Maxie. Right now he just in retirement, so his job is just to eat and sleep and, you know, bark now and again. I mean, he still does his job and stuff, but you know, he's older. Bye, bud. Are they looking at me? Is this a place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So guys, I'm out here and I'm packed up. And it's just so beautiful, calm. I found another part to drive over here, which is a lot easier in a sense to get to the bush. But like when I was here, like, I watched them move with it. I like, you know, like I was telling Judah the other day that, you know, I came over here and I was checking out the spot and I was like, yo, this feel like a last turn or a wrong turn where anybody can pop up. And in the same time today, you see a man just pop around the corner and I'm like, okay. Then past, I was like, yo, you know, where does the road lead to? Because there's a road leading somewhere down by that side, isn't it? So I was like, yo, where does that road lead to? And he's like, it don't lead any further, but they have like some pig farming or going around there. So, and he sounded African because he had an African accent. So yeah, and here's like a small little community of people, I guess. But yo, look at those trees, man. It's so huge. Probably been here for at least like 100 years, maybe. I don't know. Anybody who's like a tree person, like a tree hugger, let me know. Alright guys, for those of you who wanted to see the finished result, this is what it is right now. You can see it's all cut down mostly. The shrubs are burnt down. Won't be going back for a while, maybe for another 2 months or so. Every time I come over here I can just, you know, do a little slight chop. So I'm gonna go check on the hive real quick and, you know, give you guys a little update on what's happening. We're there. Oh my God, it's so calm here, man. The worst part about being stuck out in any bush or wilderness is knowing that you only have one box of matches and a few matches inside. But trust me, got the fire going. You have to kind of calm with them things. I know if I be resourceful enough. Guys, at the moment we are so lucky. So you know, when we make a short vlog for you guys today, I was starting to film with a GoPro, then I hear SD card full. Normally I format all my SD cards like after a month or so, but I forgot to do it and I don't have an extra SD card. But luckily I have this, the GoPro, which has been formatted recently. So I'm gonna take out the SD card out of this and put in the GoPro real quick. Thank you, Jesus. I almost never took the G7X, but I took it. Hallelujah. Alright guys, so we're back online. Yo, I'm not the type of vlogger that's gonna leave you hanging. Yo, if I can, because I could have just, you know, been like, yo, screw it. I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing. I have no time to vlog this, but I want to show you guys this. I want you guys to be a part of it, and I know you guys really appreciate seeing stuff like this. So anyway, back to it, guys. Hopefully the angle here is decent enough. So I want to show you guys like what drawn out comb looks like when they're just starting to like start on a drawn out frame. Like here, this is a frame and it's brand new. Nothing was inside of it. And they started drawing on it, so I'm going to try to show you guys. As I said, I really don't know how the camera angles look like on the GoPro, but I'm going to try to catch that for you guys. So you guys can see they just starting to draw along this. This is going to act as support for the wax, and they're just building this out. If they were strong, it was like a big hive, a double box hive, and they were strong, this would have been built out in maybe like a few days. But they're not that strong. They don't have enough food. I probably might need to feed them soon. But this box is a nuke, so it doesn't have a lot of space. So, oh, I'm trying to show you the brown thing. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like some brown droppings down there. Usually like when the hive is like really strong, they are able to clean it out themselves, but I don't think they have enough strength now to really prioritize so much. So they have to do some cleaning, but they're more focused on feeding themselves and whatever. The queen that was in that box, because when I split them, there wasn't a queen, they were growing a queen, and there's a queen in there definitely because I see eggs. So guys, we're looking really good. Maybe when I take you guys back over here, maybe sometime in December or January, you guys will see like a lot more progress, because that's what we're about, guys, you know, progressing and trying to grow. I'm gonna try to show you guys this. I can see that they are collecting a bit of honey. I don't know if you guys can see the glistening inside. Plus, up top here, where it's covered over, that's honey. But it's older honey, because you see how brown it is? It means that they've been walking over it for quite a while. So of course, you know, their feet leaves marks and stuff. But usually fresh honey that's just been in there, they're gonna be like really white. But this wax comb is pretty old, maybe like 2 years old or so. So yeah, they're collecting a little bit of food, but as I said, they're not strong enough. So just as I thought, guys, there is a pest in the hive. It's a pest they call the hive beetle. They're small little bugs. Generally when the hive is strong, not a problem. They will kick them out or whatever. But now they're not strong, but I brought something that I made, something homemade, that should give them a little bit of help. If you look down here, you'll see the dung of the hive beetle. See that? See how thick that is? Yep, and I can see the larvae inside of it, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that really quick. Give them a fighting chance. So I'm going to be using these things here to help. I'll put them on the floor, the base of the hive. So they were getting a lot antsy because I moved like 3 of the frames out, and I believe one of the frames had the queen on it. So without the queen in the hive for a while, they can't smell the pheromone, so they start getting angry. But yeah, this thing that I use, it's just what do you call it? Corrugated, like a corrugated board pretty much, but it's just plastic. And what I do, I use lard, which is vegetable oil, but it's lard, so it's harder, and I wipe it in the middles to the creases and stuff. You ever cut like cardboard and so they go hold them? Yeah, corrugated. So I wipe that in the middle, but this is plastic, so the bees can't bite this really. So I cut it, I put the lard in the middle, attracts the hive beetles, then I spray some boric acid. Boric acid is like boric powder, whatever. It's like roach powder inside of it. Then I put again the lard outside again, and then the hive beetles are going to be trying to run from the bees, right? So they're going to go into those small little holes and stuff, then get the boric acid and die. Or you can do it another way, where you can have nothing inside, and you can just put it here, anywhere on top. And what's going to happen, they're going to go in there. Whenever you come in the hive, you can just take it, knock it down, and just kill the hive beetle. No big deal. Because hive beetles are always going to be in hives, but to the amount that I see they were building up and stuff, it would have threatened this hive. So it might be a mission success. Put another strip somewhere up here, and let's see how that goes. Now I'm just in my second hive real quick. So I started the weakest hive, the hive that I thought would be the weakest. Now this hive here should be the strongest out of the 3, because this one came over with a queen already. So it had an established queen, so it didn't have to wait like 3 weeks or 2 weeks or whatever before it was up and running. So I'm gonna check it out really quick. It seems pretty calm in there. I'm gonna see if they're laying really good. And if I have a frame that's well laid out, maybe I can give it to this hive and give it a little bit of help. So you can see this hive is doing way better than the others. You can even see bees taking in pollen. See those little yellow things on their foot? That's pollen that they have attached. How they do that is like their legs get electrically like magnetized or whatever by moving and shaking so much when they're flying or whatever, and then you know the pollen gets trapped to it naturally. So you see these little things here, the brown things, those are the new bees about to come out from there, maybe in a few days or a week or so. And the little holes in between, those are just sleeping holes for the bees to rest whenever they get tired. Yeah, they do get tired too, even though they stay as busy as a bee. So this hive is doing really well. You guys notice that now at the entrance of the hive there's like a lot more bees, because they're like, yo, someone came in the hive today, and if he thinks he's gonna come back again, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? So that's what they're pretty much doing. They're just guarding a lot more now because of what happened. But anyway guys, I'm gonna go in the car real quick when I'm safe, and I'll talk to y'all a little bit, and then probably just end the vlog there. Alright guys, so pretty much I got done with the hives. Really quickly, what I thought before, that there were some pests in the other hive. There was some pests there. You could see signs of it. So I went in, I cleaned up whatever mess that I saw there, gave them a helping hand with that. The other hives were perfectly fine, because that hive was the only hive that only had 4 frames in there and 1 empty one, so they were really weak. My solution to kind of help them even more is to you know, mix some sugar and water and honey solution, and then put it in a box so that they can go in there and feed. So the 3 hives them can go in there, feed, get whatever they need to help build themselves up, because it takes help. Now it kind of point out one thing in a life that I realize is that sometimes it's not all the time you can help somebody. For example, my strongest hive pull out a frame and I'm like, yo, they're doing good and whatever. But after assessing the hives, I'm like, yeah, they might do okay. They might do better than the other hives them, but them not reach a proper potential where I can say, yo, take out a frame and give it to the other hive. Because I know it's gonna always keep setting them back. And that's something that we have to kind of look at ourselves, even though we think we might can't help the world or whatever. It takes time before these things happen. Or you, if you're the one who is on the receiving hand and you want help, you have to realize that, yo, it takes time for the person, whether your mother or your father, whoever it is, to be able to give you, you know, what you really want. So sometimes you can look at stuff in life and kind of pre-life and realize, say, yo, everything is not glitter and gold. And I realize that a lot of persons like like Instagram, and they're like, yo, I want this and I want that, and I want Gucci and I want this, and it don't really work them ways. Because in my life, I can't complain or say I'm not comfortably enough. I give God thanks for everything. But I'm not gonna sit on Instagram and be looking on stuff and be like, yo, whatever. I look at it for inspiration and say, yo, this is what I would like to achieve. But yo, I do it so. I forget up in the morning, wake up early in the morning to come do this. You get me, I say, look palm bees, sweat. You get me, I say, lift up heavy box to this level knows that, plus also video. Because you have to have work ethic, just like bees. It is said that a bee in his lifetime fly around the world probably like 1 to 3 times. Definitely over one time. Pre that, not a work ethic. But anyway guys, this is how I'm going to go end the vlog, because I don't think I really have a lot of footage anyway. So just talk to me a little bit, give you guys a lowdown on what's up in the cranium. But anyway guys, I'll catch you guys next time. Remember these 3 things as always, and thanks guys for subscribing and always liking the videos. I see you guys liking up the last couple daily vlogs more than the others, so big up on yourself. Love, nature, adaptation, and always remember, keep the link. Oh, before I go, I actually remember that today has been a really lucky day. Apart from the fact that I don't have internet connection service, so like I couldn't really get much work in today for my company. But like my GoPro, when I took it out of the car, I was like, but now I go put on the orange case, man, everything good. And I was like, yo, keep on the orange case, 'cause you never know in a bush and it might drop. And I was packing up stuff in the car a while ago, and like it dropped. It up on the floor. I mean, know if it was still like in the black covering. If it was still in this alone, and not with this on it, but I walk past that. So that's one of my first looks for today. Actually carrying the vlog camera to use the SD so I can give you guys footage that was look for today. And Ship Me called me. When I was going to the Ochi party, I did order like a shirt, well, a shorts, like a really nice beach shorts to the party. When the stuff of them come, like the clearance feels like 14 grand. I'm like, yo, man, I pay 14 grand for one little shirt and one shorts. That don't make no sense, isn't me? And then just call me all gonna like, yo, you know, blah 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 blah. So that's make it go work out still. So yeah, good luck, give thanks, cause I know every day can be bad luck. Thank you, Jesus.
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater. Let's have an adventure.